When you think of the Army, what pops in your head?
The Army? When I first think of the Army, I think of like basic training. Just grueling work, pushing hard, and giving it everything you have, and not falling behind.
Sounds kind of like a commercial.
Not to me.
What do you think about propaganda?
No, propaganda is just propaganda. It's heavily used on both sides. You just have to think for yourself.
Both sides? What do you mean by both sides?
Well, you have the pro-army and then you have anti-army, right? Anti-army as in, such as campaigns talking about how, like, the evils of the army, such that, you know, like, war is just about killing and hurting other people, and then there's no use for it. The support is just to get kids to join, but the kids need to learn why they're joining and what they're joining for. As far as video games go, they've almost pre-trained kids how to shoot, how to aim. You know, you can see the character reloading a weapon, see how it works. You know, sometimes in video games it gets so realistic that your weapon overheats, you have to switch to a different one. And you kind of start learning formation. So a lot of kids who play a lot of war-style video games watch this and they can indoctrinate it.
What do you think of the medals that we have of Dad and Grandpa?
I found those really interesting. They were a real eye-opener because Dad has a lot of Army medals. Doesn't really show them off or anything like that. They were just collecting dust, and he never really showed us. They were just sitting out, and we found them. Not everyone is out to earn medals. You do earn medals, but you're more doing the job instead of trying to gain, acknowledgement.
What do you think about the pictures
of grandfather, Dad, and Davy? It's interesting to see. It's just see grandfather, father, son.
Do you want to be added to that?
Well, of course I want to be added to that, but only after I've earned it.
Hail, hail, infantry! Hail, hail, infantry! Queen of battle, follow me! Queen of battle, follow me! And airborne rangers fight for me! And airborne rangers fight for me! Oh, nothing in this world is free! Oh, nothing in this world is free!
Well, when I walked into the recruiting office, there wasn't anybody else there except the recruiters. Their job is to be your best buddy, cool guys. You know, they joke around with you, have fun. They give you free stuff, right? It's just a lot of fun.
What is the significance of your necklace?
The necklace? Well, it's a crucifix right next to a grenade pin. The very first grenade pin Davey threw. And he sent it to me when I believe I was 5 or 7 years old. And it meant the world to me. It was all he could send me. It was the only thing he had. He sent it to me with a letter. And it just had such an impact on me that he cared about me. It just meant a lot to me. It's almost like a calling. Like everyone has a calling. You get certain things that drive you to certain things. Some people decide that they want to become artists or writers. I just have a stronger feel toward the pull of training hard, getting in shape, and doing something with it. I don't want to sit behind a computer all my life. I want to actually go out and see the world, but I'm not exactly the tourist type of guy. It's what you do in places and trying to make a difference in other people's lives.
What if I asked you not to leave? What would you say?
I'd laugh.
Why?
Because it's not going to happen, and you know I'm set. You know how stubborn we are.
Hey you, you wanna be like me,